Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Sanjana.
And I am Alysha. So, before we begin the show, the views and values that are expressed on this show and platform do not reflect the values of Close Look Productions. They are our values and ours alone. And with that being said, let's get started with the show. What is the show even called?
I wonder.
It's called
The reality is.
The reality is. Interesting. I mean, I love the name.
I love it too.
But what the heck is it? Like,
Yeah.
why are we here and how did this come about and why? Why another podcast? Why another show? I think that's the whole purpose of this 30 minutes of us talking, you know? But yeah, let's get into it. Let's just figure this out and let viewers know what's up.
Yeah, exactly. So we actually first met through Simi. She introduced us because we both are mental health advocates, and we wanted to create a show that basically provided a platform for dialogue and conversations while also making people aware about different misconceptions and stereotypes that kind of bind us and don't really let us, I guess, become more aware of the true meaning of certain issues in our society.
Wow, that was... Okay, what can I say now? No. What can I add to that? No, I think, you did a really good job. So, yeah, I think really the mission statement is we really want to explore the perceptions that we have, which comes through, our own experiences or opinions, or just whatever information's out there in the World Wide Web or Instagram.
Yes.
And just kind of like have a dialogue about that, but then look at the reality of the situation. So we're coupling it with our own personal thoughts and stuff, but then looking at the educational, the truth behind the reality of the situation.
Exactly. And hopefully we can get like some people, just really anyone, to just come on in and just share their experiences, share their stories, even play like some fun games with us and just have a good time. But then also having like a guest speaker that can kind of take it back and be like, hey,
this is what's up.
This exactly.
is the rundown of this topic. That's really what we want, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, so what's the need for this show? Why are we even doing this?
Exactly. So yeah, I feel like there are lots of mental health podcasts out there, which is amazing because we should be trying to remove the stigma that revolves around mental health, and also opening up these conversations and making it seem more of a normal thing and something that happens to a lot of people actually. And even if you don't get a mental health illness, it's still important to be able to cope with stress and anxiety and to be able to take care of these things, and we want to bring that into light. So yeah, it's super important we do this.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we both are very joined to the hip when it comes to mental health. We both really see importance in talking about mental health and the many topics that are related with it, many issues, the many inaccuracies that are related to this topic. But we also think that there's so many other topics that we have no idea what it's about. Like, just a lot of things like dietitians and what they have to say about what a healthy diet is. What's naturopath? What is that?
I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah, there's so much. There's a lot of negative undertones to that. Because let's just pop a pill. Let's go to a pharmacist and get our system drugged up, basically. So those are just a couple of topics we have so far, and it kind of gives the audience or viewers an idea of like what kind of topics we're looking for and who is welcome to be here. So maybe we can talk a little bit about that. So our target audience.
our target audience. Well, we're not really restricting it to anyone because everyone has a story and something to share. We would love to have more youth out there come on to our show through Zoom or through coming here as well would be amazing.
Yeah.
Just to get like a diverse amount of like perspectives and opinions because everyone has a story to tell. Everyone's been to different things and has different perspectives because of the places that they've been or the environment that they're in or the culture. So really bringing that in and also having like guest speakers as well.
Yeah, so absolutely, we're really looking for community members. Like our target, it really, it is youth and adults included. We don't really want anyone with any kind of qualifications. We just want people who just have an opinion or have thoughts or have no thoughts on the matter itself, that's totally okay. But, we're just looking for people that are just willing to have a conversation. And you know what? I think I understand for a generation that it can be very nerve-wracking, putting yourself in this situation.
Yeah.
I think it is. I mean, it's really hard to come and be on TV or be on live. It's a lot of work to kind of like tell yourself to do it and go ahead with it. But I think that's what's very unique about our program. I don't want to toot our own horn, but... Yes, but the thing is like we want to make it really fun and interactive, and it doesn't have to be a Q&A session. Really, we want it to be like with games, so things like that, and a lot of input from our viewers. We want you guys to tell us what you guys want. What do you think is engaging? How can we bring in elements of fun and education together? What do you guys want to see, right? So that's really what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then in terms of guest speakers, anyone who has a passion for a topic that is going to benefit our community. We're not here to promote, like businesses or anything like that, but I think that if you have a voice and it's coming for the betterment of our community and society, please go for it. Please reach out to us. We already have a couple of people already lined up, so please, I think that's incentive for you guys to come back. Like, who's coming on this show? Like, what is this show going to have? I hope it'll be a bit of a zoo, but very organized, fun zoo. So
yeah, exactly. And we took quite a bit of time just setting up all of this, so we really hope that you will join us.
We're just really, really eager to have a show that is so open-ended.
Exactly.
We can do something that we've planned, or have collaborated with other youth who may have an idea. I mean, I personally have already collaborated with a couple of kids from high school, so they've given me their input on what they want on this show. Me and Sanjana have we've talked extensively about what this show is gonna look like and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of collaboration.
A lot of thinking, but yeah, please do connect with us. Yeah,
absolutely. So how can you guys connect with us?
I don't know. I think it's
I
don't know. I think there's this thing called Instagram. They could check us out. If they have time.
So yeah, absolutely. We have Instagram, email. We will definitely put the links in our bio, or how do you say it? In our video.
Yes.
Somehow. So the links will be provided to you, so you don't have to memorize what we're saying. We're on Instagram. We have an email account. Those are ways to definitely connect with us.
Yeah, exactly. Like, please reach out. I know that it can be scary sometimes to come on the show, but that's why you also have the option of doing it on Zoom and staying connected. And yeah, you wouldn't need any qualifications, right? To just have an opinion or not have an opinion. And also just getting these advocates out there and just changing our perception would be amazing. So please, please do reach out to us. We would appreciate that.
Yeah, I think we would. We're just like, please, someone come on the show.
Someone out there.
So yeah, I think that's about it for today's show. I mean, it was a little bit of a precursor, a little introductory, snippet of what our show is about. We definitely have, it's not going to always be like this. It's going to be way more fun. This was just more informational based. But we would love for you to come back on Thursday at 6 p.m. We're going to hope that it's going to be live streamed. And so then that way we can have that interaction component and just get this party started. That's really what it is that we want to do. Yeah. So I think that does it for us here.
I think it does.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's been fun. Make sure to tune in next week, Thursday at 6 p.m. Stay connected with us and let's continue to have this dialogue on the reality is. Bye.
Bye. Take care.